I'm David Ward, and I'd like to welcome you to Hide-Seek, Difference in Desire in American Portraiture, an exhibition at the National Portrait Gallery. Hide-Seek is the first major museum exhibition to deal frankly, openly, and comprehensively with the question of sexual difference and the creation of modern American art and culture. It begins in the 1890s with the presiding spirits of Walt Whitman, the great painting Salutat by Thomas Eakins, and it proceeds through the century through signposts of the careers of great American artists like Romaine Brooks, Berenice Abbott, Georgia O'Keeffe, Andy Warhol, Jasper Johns, Robert Mapplethorpe, A.A. Bronson, culminating in the work of young artists just emerging today like Anthony Jacquelia, Cass Bird, and Robert Gober. We believe that Hide-Seek provides an entirely new and different take on American modernism, one that deals with a question that people would not allow themselves to ask in looking at American culture, the way in which homosexuality, the role of gay and lesbian artists, contributed to mainstream American culture. The contemporary artist Robert Jacquelia said something interesting to me last year when he said that the dilemma of being gay is that you're born into a condition of isolation. Other groups, ethnic or otherwise, are born into a pre-existing tradition, into a family, into a community. But being gay is so chancy and in a way random that you have to, if you're gay, create life for yourself. You have to create that life anew. You have to forge connections, and more than that, you have to form a way of assimilating the world and creating a home in a world that is increasingly bewildering and even hostile. And what we were interested in doing in Hide-Seek is not just picking out gay and lesbian artists or celebrating the gay liberation movement. We wanted to show how that very outsiderhood, that marginality, made a telling contribution to the general condition of American modernism, that we all in many ways are seeking a home in the world, that being gay or lesbian was just a more heightened sense of a dislocation in a world that was increasingly bewildering, fast, furious, hard to understand, difficult to comprehend as traditional society fell away and modern America took its place. That all of us can learn from this exhibition, not only in terms of the great courage that it took to create this art, but also the lessons about cultural democracy and the way in which modern America can move forward to fulfill the democratic promise that was embodied in the work of Walt Whitman in the late 19th century, when he talked about the body electric, when he talked about how we all contain multitudes, that it's out of that diversity, that multitudinous sense of self that Whitman so greatly expressed, that we can find the full fulfillment of American democracy in our own time.